Okay, part two of getting our menu screen going to our game screen and then to our game over screen when something happens. So first of all, we've set up our screens with our different variables. So main menu screen is screen 0, which is my one displayed right here with the robot. I've set up a variable for my main character and I've set the starting position. So this will be actually on the game screen. I've set up a variable for distance because on my game screen, essentially I'm going to have two objects, my main character, and he's trying to find his target of his home. So the character will be controlled by the arrow keys until he hits home, and then it's game over. So you can change that to whatever. You can put, well done, you've made it home. But essentially we're just looking at transitioning between the three scenes. Okay, so in setup, we've got all our, let me just move this over, got a background image, our main character, and our target all loaded. We haven't put them anywhere, but they're loading in the setup. In our draw function, we're just pretty much calling different functions based on which screen it is. Okay, so in our menu screen, that just had our background image and our text saying click to start. Not much in there. Our game screen is more populated now. So essentially I'm calling my main character image that I assigned earlier to load up an image of my main robot. I've given variables of X and Y position because it's going to be changing over time, and I've given it a width and a height. So 80 width, height 120. Then this is the house object, so I called it target earlier, and I've given it a static position, so it's going to be assigned 300 on the X position, 100, so it'll be around here. So my screen is a 400 by 400 screen, and a width and height of 80 and 80. Okay, so then I've just got simple if key is down events for each of the arrow keys. So left will minus 10 from the X position, right will add 10, up arrow will minus 10, down arrow I need to plus 10 to that. Okay, then I'm checking the distance between the two objects. So I'm just getting an integer using this dist function that's predefined in P5.js, and I'm saying the X and Y position of my main character, which are variables, and then my X and Y position of my house object, which I've already assigned earlier, so I can just give it the actual values. Then I'm saying if distance is less than 50, go to screen 2, which is my game over screen. My game over screen has got just text pretty much saying game over. And that is pretty much it. Mouse pressed was for my screen 0 to go to the start game, to the main game screen. When that function is run, start game, it goes to screen 1. Okay, so that is my entire code. So I'm going to hit that, move my character with the arrow keys, go to the game over screen. So transitioning. The extension would now be when we are in the game screen to get my house object to be randomly moving, and maybe I'm avoiding that object, which would make it a little bit more exciting.